Welcome to another Trading Psychology episode. This is season 5, episode 9. It's intense. Buy back your time because today is your life. Yesterday is already too late. Tomorrow is too early. Ask yourself one question every day. Why do I do what I do? And have an answer. For me, I do what I do for 2 reasons. So I have more time for me, and also so I do not have any debt like a mortgage or rent or loans. 5 years. This is why I talk a lot about having a 5-year plan, because it can take a good amount of time to put everything in place to make your first million. Things like paying off debt, perhaps ensuring not only you but also your loved ones are set up and settled. So breaking it down into 60 months should provide enough time to achieve this. Once you do this, however, it will take maybe only 12 months to make your second million. Time. Let's keep the focus on time. After all, it's the most precious commodity in the world. My primary goal was to achieve both time and financial freedom as quickly as I could. See, the point is, none of us know how long we have, but I'm not here to lecture you. I'm simply calling upon my own experiences over the past 20 years to help deliver a message to anyone who will care to listen. The message is this: do all you can to buy back your time because today is your life. Yesterday is already too late. Tomorrow is too early. So it's about today, now. So one tip, if I may. What's gone is gone. No amount of thinking will or regret will change it. If there are lessons to be had, note them. So you don't waste the only thing you do control, which is now, the present, here and now. Luxury spending. Thinking more practically. Outsource the things you dislike doing. Perhaps it's the laundry or meal prep or, mowing the lawn. Some think luxury is buying expensive stuff. For me, it's simply about having more time to invest in my general health and well-being, have more time to create life experiences, which I know will always beat material things. Time is the only resource you do not control. Death and taxes. They say these are the only 2 things certain in this world. So employ a very good tax strategist. Once you start making money, the last thing you want to be doing is paying half of your wealth in taxes and giving away your legacy to the state. Consulting professionals in your life are worth every penny. Look to mentors who have 5 or 10 years plus years of more experience than you, because they say you learn in 2 ways, via coach or consequence. Surrounding yourself with the right kind of people helps you become a product of your environment. Also, having a coach will ensure any money you invest now in yourself will be paid back in the future, and your future self will thank you for it. Sure, there are lessons from consequences, but by having the right kind of people supporting you, those lessons will be worth it. Do not be confused. Don't confuse the purpose and value of your life with your work. Sure, you can wake up every day and make more money and view this as an achievement, and this is good if your goal is to be debt-free. But recognise it will end. Either you quit or retire or perhaps get fired. Either way, it will end. So if you confuse the purpose of your life as being just about making money, you may end up having some form of midlife crisis or identity crisis. I speak from experience when I say this, so define yourself by who you are. For example, I'm more than just a trader. I'm an optimist. I look forward, not back. I accept my fate in order to proceed. I spend my time doing the things I enjoy. I want my legacy to be measured by the value I give to others through the work I do, because it's not just trading. It's psychology, the impact of which is intense and far-reaching beyond just the job. The signs. Here is what I think determines if someone will be successful. Have integrity to see things through. Do what you say. Stay disciplined, because only disciplined ones are free in life. The rest are slaves to all the noise. The poison is never forced upon you. It's presented gradually until you forget it's poison at all. Don't move before you're ready. For example, you wouldn't jump out of a plane, then build a parachute. Embrace the boring. Daily habits dictate more than any aspiration or affirmation. So own your calendar. Measure hours, days, weeks, months, and years. Be obsessed with how you spend your time because it's priceless to you. And think in decades, not days, because delayed gratification is the number one indicator I see to success. Summary. The game may change, but the rules still apply. Yes, life can feel intense when you come to realise how precious it truly is. Your daily existence is based on this extraordinary principle of fear and pleasure, much in the same way as trade in the markets. In fact, my job is the reason why I became so self-aware, because it forces you to do so, and is why I encourage everyone to have a go. You learn so much about yourself on much deeper levels. This realization in its entirety is both precious and priceless. It's essentially a game of reward versus punishment, where one is constantly trying to dominate the other. This is life in a nutshell. From this arises this endless conflict. It is possible to live without this constant battle. Yes, I believe it is, because it's a state of mind, because most of what I understand is to do with acceptance, accepting the fact that life is a struggle. It's intense. It can be terrifying, frustrating, and painful at times. Be aware of this. Be conscious of it. Then don't try to escape or run from it. Also, don't try to rationalize or explain it. This is something I spent years attempting. Accept the fact there is this constant fight going on inside you to be different or to want to become different. Just be mindful of it, and in doing so, the very act of this attention will see the struggle come to an end.